Hello, ladies and gentlemen, drivers, dancers, singers, I don't know. Welcome to the Kingdom of Bahrain for round one of Tier 2. Yeah, I forgot then. We're here for the season opener of this new era of Formula 1. We're speaking a little bit about the regulations because yesterday I didn't have a clue what I was talking about. But I'm here with Matthew, who unfortunately had that that crash in Tier 1. We won't talk about that. We have got Matt here tonight. Matt, the duo is reunited here in Bahrain. Tier 2, kind of new drivers, returning drivers, quite a mixed bag. What can we expect from this season of Tier 2, especially with these new regulations? And how is the new regulations going to, well, yeah, take us through. How is the regulations changing the league this season?
Well, first of all, I want to say, obviously we're missing drivers as well. Obviously, me know more Tier 2, obviously. But yeah, obviously, yeah, it's great to be back. So my voice decides to crumble. Yeah, it's been great to go back, obviously, now commentating Tier 2 alongside you instead of Tier 1. It's obviously not great for the Tier 1 commentary, but great for the Tier 2 commentary because there's always carnage going on here. Yeah,
well, the Tier 1 commentary's banging because I'm a one-man team anyway, so... Anyway, carry on.
I can say the same thing for Tier 3 then.
Yeah, true that.
But yeah, obviously, comes to these regulations, obviously, ground effect cars, downforce is mostly produced with the floor. Obviously, with how the air works over the cars, obviously creates closer racing. With these cleaner cars, obviously no end plates in the rear wings. Obviously, the front wings are designed to create less dirty air. Obviously, you've got the little winglets on top of the front tyres. Obviously, it also helps as well with the dirty air from the front tyres. Obviously, all this creates closer racing in general, easy to follow.
Definitely, we've seen very close racing yesterday, Matt, in Tier 1. Don't know if you've seen some of the clips, but there was a great battle for Funnel Lab. STB Semi did take the crown, well, the win yesterday. We haven't quite done all the races yet. But talking of crown, we have got the reigning world champion on the circuit, Matt. Currently P2 in Crooken 89. I'll tell you something, Matt. Ever since we got Crooken into the league, he wasn't the best of drivers, I'm not going to lie. But he has definitely developed into a consistent competitive driver.
He was in Tier 3, don't forget that at some point in F1 2020.
Was he?
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it was.
Crooken was in Tier 3? I don't know he was.
In Tier 3 in, I think it was season.
Wait, he got promoted up?
It must be season 18 because I wasn't racing.
No, I don't know, he's never been in Tier 3 now. Tier 3's only on.
Yes, in Tier 3. I remember.
Well, anyway, Crooken.
We had the bounce on the curb. It was with you. I remember.
I can't remember. I can't even remember. I can't even remember what happened 5 minutes ago. So.
But he was in Tier 3.
But anyway, we have got Danny.
And
there you go. Look at that. I'll tell you something, Matt. Danny is favourite for this Tier 2 championship. He's been very consistent so far. He had a great valuation until he span. No shade. But yeah, he's obviously coming down from Tier 1. He hasn't really got the pace this year compared to some of the Tier 1 guys. I'll tell you something. He would have done decently yesterday with that lap.
Yep, it will probably put him around sort of bottom of the bottom 10. So top of the bottom 10, I mean, around the 12th second. I think it was around 12 or something like that. But it wasn't obviously not too bad. But obviously nothing competitive. As now further, Haas got in the way of Shaw. Is that effective as that? No, it was 1 minute 50. He was already off at that time anyway.
So obviously, Matt, yesterday we saw quite a lot of, some collisions in the race. Obviously, Tier 2 is, in my opinion, based on last season, is the most aggressive tier in terms of really getting those positions. How do you think that the drivers are going to fare this season? Because strategy also plays a big part, so you don't really need to get the positions as much. If that makes sense.
Obviously, strategy has a big place in this game, and honestly, I think with the way the tyre allocations work, it's really weird. While the way they've done it, it's still carried over from last game. It's just the way they've done the tyres, it's wrong, and Cargo has left the session.
Well, that might cause a few problems for us. Yeah, qualifying is just about seeing who's going to get into the top positions. Matt, take us through Crooken's lap time. He's currently in the top 3.
Yeah, he's just going through sector 2. He's 4 tenths up. He's on for pole position, Yamaldi.
Oh, here we go. Hold on, let me shout because he'll watch this back. Here we go.
He's on for 0.4 here. If he gets his last corner, well, technically last 2 corners,
0.4 from Crooken. Hey up. Hey up.
Oh no! Commentator Kurt says,
is he taking the piss?
He's sitting there thinking, what have I just done? I have just lost pole position.
Is he taking the piss? Oh, Bullet.
The pressure has got to him.
Very good, actually, Matt, these times, I must say. 28.5 for Danny, 0.612 for Bullet, 0.670 for David Game, 677 for Rooster. Very close.
Yeah. You know how last week how I said there was a bigger gap between tier 2 and tier 1 this season compared to last season? I want to take that back. Because that's certainly not the case in this game. Most of these lap times would have gotten in the top 15, I think.
I think the evaluation lied to us last week. A lot of these drivers are quite competitive. We didn't have Rooster in as well last week either. Rooster unfortunately couldn't be with us last week, but he's definitely showed some good pace in the pre-season. And Quar goes back in.
Just about
great stuff, right? We might have a few problems for the lobby, guys. He's a little bit chaotic in qualifying, but Danny is your pole sitter for the Bahrain Grand Prix.
No ties.
I think. Is he? Is he not? Yes, he is. Mexican driver, everyone. Everyone knows how much I love my Latin Americans. We've got a few on the grid this season. Second is CSR Bullet, all the way from Mexico. He's on P2. Third is David Game. Fourth is Rooster. Fifth is Crooken. I'm going to screenshot this in case something happens with the lobby. Sixth is Shari. Seventh is Sorin. Eighth is Renz, who's a new driver for us this season. Ninth is Krago. 10th is Jihan. 11th is Salvador. 12th is Dora 200 Pump. 13th is Teofilo. 14th is Alex Tur. And 15th, well, it's Trolley once again. So great stuff.
And a big question why some people says they didn't have tyres on their laps, but it shouldn't be too much of an issue anyway because we don't use your qualifying sets of tyres. But I'll talk about tyres. The allocation, the way done it in this game, they screwed it up because you have 4 sets of qualifying of softs. That's it, and then you have you have 2 sets of mediums. You have a spare set of mediums and a spare set of hards for the race. And that's it. So in real life, you have about.
Sorry, Matt.
But in real life, you have about. We only have 6 tyres to choose from. In real life, they have about 8, and normally that extra 2 tyres is an extra mediums, an extra soft maybe, or an extra hards, or both mediums and hards.
So
we don't have that choice.
I'm really hoping that that it's all going to go. Yeah, it's running smoothly. It's running smoothly. Matt, one thing that I did just want to touch upon before the race starts. Well, 2 things. Firstly, tier 2, obviously, we've got Crooken and DJ Danny racing in the same tier. What's your take on that? Because they did have a little bit of a disagreement earlier on, like last year. They've had a bit of drama. They had a bit of drama.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, they've just had a bit of a disagreement. They're now racing in the same tier, so it could get quite tasty if those two are the championship contenders.
I think Crooken's too much of a nice guy to get really too much of a big argument with.
Well, I mean, anyway, what was I going to say? So yeah, formation lap. Formation lap, Matt, is very, very important on this game because you really, as David Game has spanned.
David Game.
That's a great start for his season. Let's not hit anyone.
Hit each other.
But yes, Matt, talking about hitting people, Akos got disqualified from the formation lap yesterday, obviously setting back to the grid, and then had an absolute catastrophic start to the race. Yeah. What's your take on that?
It was a bad start. It was a... Yeah.
Yeah, the tyres are very cold on this game if you don't warm them up.
Tyres are even more important. Obviously, you start with 70 degrees. If I disqualified at turn 2, your tyres are going to be like low 70s for the start of the race. But I think even then the start was even worse than it should have been for cold tyres. So I was a bit questioning with that, to be honest.
Yeah.
How you got such a bad start. I know you're supposed to get a lot worse start, but not that bad. It's not dropping 10, 15 places.
Yeah, it was pretty... pretty abysmal there from the Hungarian.
It was a bit of a questionable one, that was. But
I mean, it
was so important, you can't afford the collision.
It doesn't really matter because he was out of it at turn 2 anyway. So unfortunately,
why is Rooster all the way back there and RP Rooster and why is Sharp in 3rd in the formation and Rooster down in like 6th?
Well, there is a rule. You have to do the formation. You have to stay in position. Otherwise, there is some sort of penalty that is given to you. So we will need to look out for that.
Another thing to look out for. I don't like how those 2 Alfa Romeos quite close to each other. I'm getting bad vibes.
I hope Krago can get
on the softs.
Who?
Krago's on the softs.
Who's on the
Johnny's
softs?
on the hards. So is Crooked's on the hards. Krago's on the softs. No, has the AI put him on softs?
The AI has put him on. Yeah, because he can't.
To be honest, that's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You can go on the hards. What you can do, you can go on to the hards and about 8 laps to go and say, oh, that's so hard.
Well, anyway, the driver shouldn't really be spinning into the grid box. They should just be doing their donuts and going into the grid. I don't understand what the problem is. But anyway, we are
very aggressive
gearing up, Matt, for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Who is going to win the season opener of season 21?
I am going to say David Game.
Why is he? Anyway, lights out. Glitch on my Danny. Very bad stop there from Bullet.
You're lagging, Maddie, by the way.
He's now got Rooster on a great stop. Matt, take us through the start because he's lagging bad.
Yeah, I'm going to say Danny's kept us a lady on those hards. He's kept it nicely in the lead for now. Danny Dame, he's all over the back of him. He's got Bullet off the start. Soren is up into P4. Great start by him. Charles had a shocking start. He's down into P10. He's lost multiple places. Krago on those softs. He's had a great start, I think. Cook is down a few pieces on those hard tyres and just get on the position to start with. Yep, I'll do a pump. He's up into, gone up to 6 places. I mean, had a great start, but he's just lost a place to an Alfa Romeo. But yeah, great start as an Alfa Romeo. That's Charles had even more of a shocker. He's down to P15. So yeah, no, there's a bit of a shock.
Matt, I'm up.
We've got some racing on here. Yeah, you're better for now. Yeah, David Games all over the back of Danny here. Danny's on those hards, so he's going to struggle on pace here. Krago, he's been put on those hard softs. He needs to use his tyres for these first 6 laps before they start to fall off. He needs to use them as much as they can.
I don't really know what happened. Any sort of collisions, Matt, on the start there? It was all lagging and there was loads of problems.
Couple of mistakes. No, I didn't see any collisions.
David Games in P2, right?
Yeah, he's overtaking Danny.
He's going for the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix on lap 2 of the race.
David Games used more ERS to try and get the position.
I keep thinking Danny's in the Mercedes, and David Games going to go up the inside there. That's a great move there from the Mercedes. Keeps the position, and he's now up into P1.
Yeah, it's just that stage mediums get up the temperature a little bit better, and obviously it's just a softer tyre. I don't know why you're confused about it. Danny was in the Alpine last season, so
I ain't got a clue. I don't know. When things don't like good happen, like lagging at the start, as TF Velo's had a crash at the back with Ren's. Rooster's offers. Wow. Oh no, that's a disaster for the Mexican. But when things go wrong, it kind of just messes up my my thoughts.
What's gone out wrong? Alpha Tauri's had a shocking start. There's been a theme going on. Oh, Alex Turner's hit the curb on the outside of turn 10.
Yeah, I did that. I did that on time trial. But anyway, Matt, I'm intrigued to see what Krago's going to do now because he's on very quick soft tyres. So let's see what who's going to do.
Yeah, he's getting 4 places, but
yeah, he's going to be. He's on.
He's
going to have very good pace, Matt. He's going to have very good pace on those softs.
Yeah, but he needs to get his pace in quickly because the soft tyres will fall apart. They're about a second quicker, but they don't stay a second quicker for very long.
Right then.
After that 2 laps.
Sorry, Matt. Salvador is on the back of Pump now. We're going to call him Pump this season. He's on the back of Salvador.
Or we could call him Dory Explorer.
Dory the Explorer. I'll tell you something. He's not going to be exploring. It's going to be Salvador exploring around.
Dory's already out of ERS here. He's always down to 5%.
Salvador's up the inside.
Oh,
Pump's going to give him the space. Pump's going to have the inside for turn 2, but Salvador's going to have the better exit. No, he's not. You have to stay behind again, DRS. And Krago has spun out of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Krucken is down in P7 as well. He's had a shocker. So he's happened to Krago. Well, it's not that bad, but it is. Good start, though, from the McLaren so far, 5th and 7th.
Yep, and Krago spun on those softs, which is the last thing you wanted to do. If he was on the hards, it wouldn't be too bad because you can just start crawling your pace out of the field and just play the long game. But he's on the softs,
and he's trying to overtake Shari, but Shari is not having none of that. Krago really struggling, Matt.
Oh, yeah, those tires are going to be very warm at the moment after that spin. So just be careful.
And Shari spam. Krago and Shari have had a collision, Matt. Shari and Krago have had a collision into the turn 10 hairpin. Doris Span, Crooker's out! Crooker is out to the Bahrain Grand Prix. What's happened there? It's not the track. Oh no! And the Red Bull Span.
Is that a wheel, is it? That's a wheel. Has he span and somebody went into him?
Crooken is out of the race.
Has anyone got damage?
No safety car, but Matt.
Williams got damage here. Jihan's got damage. So I wonder if Crooken span and then Jihan's gone into the side of Crooken, just like when Morik went into the side of me at turn 2, where the front wing takes a very minor impact, but the wheel takes all the collision. And
Matt, sorry, Soren's trying to get past Bullet here for P3 of the Bahrain Grand Prix. Bullet's got DRS on the Alpine ahead, and Soren's going to go up the inside of the Haas, and you can't get the move done just yet. He's going to have to wait for another lap.
Yeah, Danny's doing pretty well on those hards right now. He's keeping it within DRS, which is crucial. This race is coming back to him later in the race. Dora Pump has got a penalty. Whether that's something that might be for going to the pit lane. So Danny's still within DRS. That's keeping him ahead of Bullet, which is crucial. David Game holding on for now, but as this race goes on, after getting to about lap 10, those hards are going to start to get into play. Maudi's gone quiet. David Game, Crooken has obsessions. It's just a disappointment. It's not the race you obviously want to be. You don't want to retire in the first race of the season. Obviously, because you want to be racing the first race. It's the first race of the season. You want to get that league racing adrenaline out on your first race. You really want to use that excitement, but when your race goes so quickly, it's just like you want to get it on the floor and just whack the rack as your bed as hard as you can, take as much anger out as possible. Danny is getting awful lot closer to David Gaming. It's just that first DRS down into turn 1, and you're going to use it again up into turn 4, too far behind. Both on similar ERS at the moment. His top 4 looks very close. Salvador just doesn't have the pace to keep up, and everyone else is just nowhere near. Definitely a gap.
Matt, can you hear me now? Sorry.
Yep, I can hear you.
Okay, sorry, I had a few problems.
We've got a little group here. We've got the top 4 who are just pulling away, and then you've got Salvador who's just in the middle of no man's land at the moment. Oh, and talk about Soren's gone way off the track into no man's land, and he's now part of that no man's land. And he's lost that DRS, which means he is going to be out of that position for podiums. And then you've got this little group behind from Trolley and backwards. And Trolley has not spun yet, which is always a big deal.
Yeah, let's not jinx that, Matt. Interestingly, Dora is on a set of softs
Ren's
now.
Looking for move. Nah, he backs, he thinks about it.
Who?
But Trolley has gone wide at turn 11 though. Into turn 12, turn 13. Through the flat right-hander. Very difficult in the few runs, and Trolley's gone wide again. He's kept his speed up though. Danny's getting. Look at the lines that we're getting.
Matt, sorry, Renz is going for the move. Renz is going for the move on Trolley. Trolley's on the inside of the corner. Renz is going to go all around the outside. And that is the move. Trolley's a bit bad on the exit there. It's Tilafilo now when you got Rooster getting involved as well. Rooster should not be in this position, Matt. Rooster needs to get this position as quick as possible. And Renz has got some very good straight line speed, I must say.
Oh, Trolley's got time. He's going to get collision it. Oh, yeah, Delja. Jafar has been calling it, and so has Rooster. Trolley went way too deep into the corner and just cut 2 drivers off of doing so. Chiefolo had no, and Charles had no choice but to get off the circuit there.
I don't know what I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, Soren's now 2 seconds behind him now. I think he's just made another mistake in that corner. He's just lost 3/10. Soren has just made mistakes here, and it's just pulled him back from this grid now. Now his group is pulling away now because David Gaines pulling along, and Soren just doesn't look at the pace to keep up with them.
Right, anyway, top 3, Matt. We've had a few...
Oh, Rooster spun. Out of turn 10.
Anyway.
3 was 180 plus 180.
Top 3, Matt.
Oh,
David Gaines.
And Tirolo and Charles going side by side. Sorry about that. Into turn 11.
Yep, sorry. And we'll call him Tio. He's on the inside.
Oh, and Charles got on the inside of it.
Interesting, very interesting line. Pushes Shari off the track. Well, Alex,
is that a warning for
who? Shari off the track. Who is this driver? Shari.
Tiafalo, you went off the circuit.
I'm so confused. So much action going on, and
Shari's got
Tio's off the track again, and it's gonna be DRS.
Yeah, but Shari's got DRS though.
Apparently both got DRS. Interesting stuff. Pulls to the inside line. That's a glitch on my end. And
doesn't have DRS.
Well, yeah, it did on my screen. This game's just awful. But anyway, Shari
could have been DRS.
Oh, very, very aggressive there from Shari. That was some Maldonado Alonso from 2012, I think. That was very aggressive there from Shari. But he's got the move done up in the P9, and Tio is in P10. But Matt, I'm really intrigued to see what this top 3 is doing. David Gaines, Danny, and Bullet. Very intrigued to see, because this is going to be a great little battle. And there's a yellow flag. Alex Turry's span out, and he span round again. Hit the wall.
The Alpine looks very nice on this game.
The Alpine, it does, to be fair.
Especially in this light.
Yeah, definitely. Alex Turr's got overtaken by Dora. So Dora's up in a P11 now. Matt G. Horn, caught on a set of hards on the back of Cargo.
Yeah, Cargo is obviously going for the long run. He's obviously going to go his tires to the end, and this
Yeah,
I
do feel sorry for Cargo though. He definitely deserves some sort of luck, and it just hasn't come to him.
Well, yeah, but I think he's
so far in Bahrain.
He made his own mistake on those softs, so.
Yeah, but he couldn't.
Like
he couldn't be on the. He couldn't go on the softs. He couldn't. I
know, but the softs.
Yeah,
he still made it work anyway. You can still pick it around that 9 and gone to the end.
Oh, you mean pit? Yeah. Pit early, yeah.
But I think he spun, and obviously he's got fed up with those tyres and took them off. Danny just can't find a way past.
Yeah, I think those hards haven't really got the performance in the corners, but he's got the DRS. He's able to keep. He's able to keep him the DRS.
Running low wings.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe. I know Danny does like. He's a bit like me, Danny. He likes his cornering. He likes to car to turn.
He likes to have a downforce. He likes to have confidence into the corners.
Yeah. He's a bit like me. I'm less aggressive because I'm usually leading the race. But anyway, there's a yellow flag. Kroger has span again. It's a disaster for the Red Bull. He has span again, and he's out of contention. Dora's span, I think, as well. Always locked up into that corner. But Alex has done an absolute. That's a shocker for him.
I just remembered. You know how Cara took my setup?
Yes.
And how he's supposed to ask him to load the front wing?
Yes.
He wasn't able to do it, was he?
Matt, sorry, Danny, here we go. Danny's on the inside of the Mercedes. Oh, side by side, Danny takes the lead of the Bahrain Grand Prix, but David Game's going to come back at him. Here we go. This is what I loved last night in Tier 1, because there was so much action into this corner, Matt. So much action into Turn 4. But David Game now kicks P2 from Bullet. And if these keep battling, this is going to bring Sorin into it as well. So this is why I love Bahrain, because the battle opportunities are endless when you get 2 or 3 drivers in a battle. It's very fun to watch.
Yep. That DRS into turn 1 and helps you get DRS into turn 4. It's always very useful. Danny's car loves the smoke, loves the spark.
Yeah, the Alpine does look really nice, doesn't it, on board? Can I change my car, please?
You're back to the Alpine.
Oh, no, actually, yeah. Now you say that, no, thank you.
It's the Renault you didn't like.
Yeah, I didn't like the Renault, but I like the Alpine from last year. I like the Alpine.
It's just funny because it's still the same thing.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? Probably because it's blue. Blue's my favourite colour, but... And
You
it's
know,
that...
you don't want
It's that exact shade of blue as well. The shade that you're seeing on board Danny, that is my exact colour, favourite colour, so...
Mine's more turquoise, like a Mercedes, but maybe a little bit more greeny.
Oh, yeah. But anyway, here we go then, Matt. Let's stop talking about favourite colours, because now David Games in that DRS is going to get in the slipstream of the Alpine, and he's going to dive right up the inside. He's nearly doing a Danny move on Danny there. That was insane stuff right there, Matt. And to be honest, Matt, I'm surprised. Danny ain't pushed anyone off the track yet. Is he a changed man in Tier 2? Anyway, here we go. David Game, he's going to go up the inside. No, he's going to think better of it. Matt, I'm actually really scared, you know, because I think David Game and Danny are like two very similar drivers in terms of how they defend and attack. Very aggressive, so it's going to be scary stuff.
All chasing lines here.
Yeah, the dirty air hasn't completely disappeared from these cars, of course. Still need to compromise the line somewhat.
I think David Game takes a bit more speed out of turn 6 into turn 7, carries more speed for the exit into the hairpin. I don't know, I think just takes more of a traditional line.
Here we go then, in the slipstream once again. He's really pushing that Mercedes hard.
Yeah, Bullet needs to see in his DRS here, he could drop out a couple of tenths there, but he's just keeping with it.
Salvador as well, Matt. Obviously there is a lot of Spanish drivers on the grid tonight, and Salvador is one of them, battling his previous team teammate F1X Soren. So this could be a bit of tension between these two.
Yeah, I'm sure it's no personal things what's going on with F1X.
Anyway, David Game, another F1X driver, but he's now SVT. I don't know what that is, but he can't seem to get past Danny. So, yeah, there you go. Great stuff. Very spaced out compared to Tier 1 map. Very spaced out grid.
Yeah, I think we've got diff variation abilities here. We've got the very quick drivers at the front, then we've got that sort of decent drivers in the midfield are just not quite able to be as consistent. In qualifying doesn't really show, but I think in the race, the racecraft definitely shows that.
Yeah,
obviously
definitely.
People have had mistakes towards the back.
Yeah.
Shah's taken a very compromised line through there, but so has Trolley. Not taking a very good line through there.
Oh, there's been...
Track end.
Oh, no, Dora's in the box then, so he's coming off those softs.
Yeah,
I think he's going to go and set hard.
Yeah. What's laps now? 7 laps. He pitted. He's already that's his second pit stop. That is. I'm surprised he didn't stretch him a couple more laps and go on to the mediums. To be honest.
Matt, sorry, we're currently now going into that pit window now.
Yeah.
Yesterday, that was the pinnacle point of the race. The strategy and the pit stops decided the result. So I'm really interested to see what's going to happen here. We've got Danny.
Yeah, flags.
Sorry, Danny's going to carry on. He's on hards. He's going to carry on.
He's going to keep going to at least lap 18, 17.
And we've got David Game and Bullet behind, and there's a yellow flag. Something's gone on.
I'm surprised they're coming in this lap. Not
Alex Turr again.
I would have thought they'd pitted by now.
Alex Turr again made a mistake out of turn 10. He's not having a very good race, is he, Alex Turr?
Right, you gotta figure out how to stop spinning. It's the most important thing.
He's all right. He's on the set hard.
Managing that ERS. Manage that gap.
Oh, Salvador! Is he going to go? And Soren's going to defend that. But Soren's got no ERS, but he has got more. Salvador, and there's been a yellow flag. Shari's out, and ET Trolley's now going to be in that slipstream.
He's Alpha Towers, man.
Yeah, Shari's off the track. There you go. Great stuff. Trolley. Is he going to get the move done? No. But Salvador's having a good little ding-dong battle here, Matt. Salvador and Soren having a good little ding-dong battle.
Oh, completely different lines there taking by Bahrain. So in 6, a late apex, Salvador just goes straight in. And both of them have a snap oversteer.
You mean Sorin, Matt? Sorin, not Renz. Sorin.
Did I say Sorens?
You said Renz.
I meant Sorin now.
Right. Yellow flag in
flags.
sector 1.
Mercedes.
Alex Tur again. Great stuff. Love to see that.
He's got his tyres hot, and he's not cooling them down.
Oh, and he's out-spanning! Dora's off the track! Oh, he's spun it as well. Oh, for fuck's sake. He's fucked that. Soren's the first one to come on. Soren's the first driver to come in the pits, Matt. Reset off those hard compound tyres, so he's back out again. Love to see that. Spaniard in Ferrari. Love that.
Yep, but he's in Charles Leclerc's car, so...
And Renz is in as well, and Trolley's in as well. Trolley's been involved in a few collisions tonight.
Yeah, he's been a bit risky.
Yeah,
His teammates, no, that's Alpine and stuff from there. Is that front wing change for? It was very slow stop. There was a front wing change, so Renz had damage.
Renz had damage.
He had damage, so that's probably the reason why he's probably dropped off the pace from the leaders, even though he had made 0 mistakes. So he's probably glad to go watch out for his cold tyres. He'll be very skittish for his first couple of sectors. And by the time you get through,
look at Trolley.
The second sector, they'll be fine. Yeah, as soon as you get through sector 2, when they get through those 2 high speed corners, they'll be warmed up by that point. They'll be about mid-80s. But you think about it, the people that haven't pitted yet have still got to do the same thing yet.
Right, Danny's in.
Keep it smooth, keep it clean.
Wait, Danny's in. Oh, that's Alex Turin. I think Alex.
David's in.
I'm getting confused. David's in. Yeah, the 2 Mercedes. Oh no! That's a disaster for David Game.
And he's cocked up his.
Oh no!
Oh my! What have we just witnessed? And why did David Game follow him? Why did David Game follow him? He could have easily stayed out.
And Alex Tur, I think, had some sort of stop-go because he was stopped there for a good few seconds. David Game...
the penalty. Got in the pit lane from his last pit stop. Why did David Game follow him though?
That's fucked his race.
Why did he follow him?
That's fucked his race because now David Game is going to be battling with Sorin on the exit, and that's a disaster. That's an absolute disaster for David Game.
Yep,
Sorin's going to get past him.
Alex is out. He's spun again on those cold tyres.
Oh, David Game's going very defensive. There might be some personal things going on with David Game at least, and their span.
Well, it's contacted the fries round.
Yeah, I think there's some definite personal things going on there, Matt, because David Game was very aggressive on the defence there. That was very dirty driving there.
David Game's obviously not happy with that pit stop. He's not going to give that up. But yeah, I mean, David Game, if his teammate was in front of him, into the pit lane, why didn't he just stay out? He knows he's going to lose about 5 seconds doing that. So I think he's got himself to blame just as much as his teammates. So I think David Game actually got more to blame for himself.
But it's him.
He decided to double stack. That was not his position.
Bullet is in the pit lane.
Another lap. So they're going very long on his mediums. That's what they'll be doing quite early and trying to get an undercut. But he seems to be quite long on his mediums. I was expecting to do that lap 10, lap 11. That's what I did in my. That's what I did in my practice races.
Yeah. You can't go by your actual race, can you, Matt? Because yeah.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, interesting stuff though. Let's see where Bullet's going to come out. Yeah, he's in a lot of clean out.
Yeah. Danny's going to be at least, I think it's going to be a couple more laps.
That is maybe mad. Lap 17. David Game has lost so much time, Matt, in that split box.
Don't forget he's got cold tyres.
I think though, Matt, he will be in the steward's office for that collision with Sorin because that was very aggressive. Definitely caused some sort of collision.
It just seemed like wheel-to-wheel contact and the Ferrari goes around. You know how easy these cars are to alter.
Yeah, well, we'll see if Sorin wants to say anything about it. I'm sure he will.
We need to use brake traction and you're still on power. The car does like to rotate round very violently on this game, but then again, it's still a collision to.
Yeah.
Oh, Bullet hit that outside curb at turn 10. Not good.
Dan needs to be very good, Matt, on these next few laps to try and stay ahead.
Crucial. Well, he's got David Game sorted out already, and that gap's come down about 4 seconds just beyond those car tyres. for Bullet. I think Danny might pit this lap, maybe next lap. But obviously he needs to come in as early as possible. That's the reason why I was expecting them to come in earlier. Because they need the undercut to get away from Danny. So why, because now they're pitted later, they'll have less laps to pull away from Danny during this time.
I don't even know how the strategy works, Matt, to be honest. I don't really know how
I think when you got somebody else on the harder tyre, you've got to pull away, you've got to bring a gap before they come in. Because if you just come out, if you're going to come out a couple pit later, when they're coming for the mediums, they'll be right behind you. So if you pit earlier, you need to have a gap. It has to be more and more on tyres, but you have that gap. But now Danny's got only going to have to stretch his laps, his stint by a couple more laps. Don't have to worry about the gap so much.
Is this going to be?
And Jihan are both going to have to pit again, I think, especially Cargo on those mediums.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not too sure really. This has been a very spaced out kind of lackluster race so far, but very interesting.
Quite a lot of instants towards the back.
Yeah,
being a lot of spins.
David Game though. I'm not sure. 25 seconds. Not even 25 seconds. He's really far now from DJ Danny.
Oh yeah, put him to leader. He's 36.9 seconds behind him.
That's really bad. That's really.
And that gap's probably come down in the last couple of laps as well.
Right, Salvador's in. Let's see. Salvador is in the pit lane. How long is the pits around this track?
Not too long around here, but I would say it's probably about 25 seconds before loss. It's always around that mid-20s generally. It's not too long in the pit lane, this isn't. The game shows his pace. Fastest up of the race, so it's hard to obviously come up to temperature now.
Yep. And Salvador is out the pits. He may try and catch up to Salvador. I'm not too sure though.
Today the game, he'd be up to Salvador's ass by that turn 8.
Okay.
Cold tyres. But that's turn 4. That make that turn 5.
I'm still learning how it all works, Matt.
So. There you go.
Yeah, here we go. Salvador's very slow. There you go.
Tyres, yeah.
Salvador's tier 3. That David Game's got him there.
There was no chance, yeah. Cold tyres, no way. Not going to happen.
Watch out for Soren, he's going to try and catch that gap up, but I don't think
he's hit David Game! Salvador's hit the back of David Game! Cold tyres, couldn't slow down the car. And he's got DRS now, he's just going to use that advantage now. David Game's not going to have any of it now.
David Game's fuming. David Game's fuming.
He doesn't care. But yeah, Salvador thinks about it, his tyres are still cold, so... But that means David Game's lost a bit of time now.
Right, Danny's in the pits. Danny's in the pits, Matt. Danny's in the pits.
Yeah, he's coming out. He's going to come out even fresher, but it's not really close. And those mediums will be quick to get to temperature as well. The advantage of doing this alternate strategy, those mediums will be quicker to get up to temperature.
Oh wow!
But even with these cold tyres, I think Bullet might be up the back of Danny. Maybe the end of the look. Maybe Kai's up by a couple tenths. The gap will probably come down to about 3 seconds by the time tyres have come to temperature.
Wow. Salvador then?
The game's 7.6 seconds behind Bullet.
Yeah, the strategy really. That's a great call from Danny though, starting on hard compound tyres. I might have to do that.
As long as you can hold on, they work out really well. Now he's on a fresh set of mediums. Danny's won this race. Even if he gets a penalty, he's still going to win this race. It's going to be no questions asked.
Because yesterday, Rosberg, there's a battle going on at the back here, Rooster and Trolley. But yesterday, Rosberg went on, I think it was like hards, and he lost so much time from the pit lane because he just completely fucked the lap where the outlap.
Inside goes Trolley.
Trolley gets the position. He's up into P10.
It's very aggressive that was, but it was clean. Very aggressive. Oh, Trolley's a bit dodgy there.
Yeah, absolute masterclass from Danny.
Yeah, Bullet has closed about a second and a half with those cold tyres on Danny. But apart from that now, it's just come down as soon as those tyres up to temperature, pop it. And now from around that's Dora.
Yellow flag.
Pump.
Dora's out. Safety car is out.
Watch this.
Safety car has been deployed in
No,
Bahrain. That's going to help Cargo. Cargo's going to come in. Gion's going to come in.
It has actually. I've just got 61, 62, 63. I have.
Cargo's in the pit lane. Cargo has been saved in this race. Same with Jihan as well. Both going to be on a set of softs or mediums.
Danny's lost the gap, but he's still got the tyres. The thing is, Bullet and David game, it can go on to softs.
Cargo is on a set of softs. Trolley is going to carry on. Interesting stuff.
Are those tyres fresh? That's the question. Look like it. They've got that shine on it.
Yeah.
But it's a bit of a stretch on those softs, but I think it is possible. Certainly not the race, but Danny's still got the advantage here. He's still got the soft tyres, fresher, soft, medium. So even though he's lost that gap, he can still pull it away with these tyres.
But will these drivers try and? But I don't know. Maybe some people might come in and box, but then it'll be too late.
Yeah.
Lose track position then. Yeah, mate, I'm feeling a bit like that after this race. It's not been a very
like Soren. He's got nothing to lose for changing tyres. That's if he's got a spare set of softs.
If I was him, I'd box. Yeah.
What Cargo should have really done, stayed out for another lap and then pitted a lap later. So he has to do one less lap on those softs. Well, obviously, you wanted to get that pit up out of the way as quick as possible.
Yeah, you wanted to get.
Bullets in.
Bullets in. Okay, then. Is David Game going to come in? Yes, he is. Okay, interesting stuff.
He's got nothing to lose.
See, I told you, Matt, everyone's going to box now. I told you. Soren's going to continue. Interesting stuff. Renz, is he going to pit it? No. Well, we don't know. He's coming down the straight.
Set of softs, set of softs, set of softs, set of softs.
But I don't think those softs, Matt, are going to last the distance.
They can go to the end. It's just going to be very warm. They can do that right now.
Danny's still in
about 10 laps. Yeah, but he used the first. He's just stuck with the original strategy there.
Teofilo is not pitting. Interesting stuff. Renz is in the pit lane. Trolley's continuing on. He wants those positions on the track. And Quago's coming in again. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure what to like. I'm not sure those tyres aren't going to be brand new. Going to set hards. I wonder if he's pitting now onto the hards.
Why has he done that?
And then he's going to go back. I think maybe he's going to come back in for the set of softs again. So he uses one less lap of tyres, maybe.
Fuck knows. Baffled. This has been a very
I think he's just going to do that to save a set of softs. I think he's just going to go back.
I'm not going to lie to you, Matt. It's been a very, you know my honesty. It's been a very lacklustre Bahrain Grand Prix. Very lacklustre. It's not been. But this safety car might liven things up a bit. But Danny, great strategy. Soren's in a track position now. He's just got Bullet, David Game, Salvador, all these drivers behind him on these very fast soft tyres. So
yes, they're going to be fast. They're also going to be so much easier to warm up as well. So they're going to be. They're going to be very, very good on the warm-up. So they're going to be really quick on the start. And Soren's hard's going to be very difficult to warm back up again.
Yeah.
Then they should be as difficult, but again, the soft tyres are just that much more softer.
Are they?
Shut up.
Sorry.
Yeah, follows in.
Who? Yeah, Philo's in.
Philo's in. He's timed up to perfection actually. He just caught up just then. Onto a set of starter machine for him. As if he's a fresh set. They do look fresh. There he goes. Cargo. I won't be surprised if he pits again.
Well, they need to hurry up, to be honest, to catch up to the back of this pack. I'm not going to lie to you. They do need to get a bit of a hurry on.
He has weaving his tyres, but yes, it is still on stay on them.
Cargo, don't do this restart on hards. Please don't.
Well, he might have a choice. He might not have the fresh set of tyre. He might have stayed out. Yeah, he is.
He's staying out.
He obviously hasn't got a fresh set of softs to use. Because he used 3 sets in qualifying, and then he's used the 1 set in the race that he started with. He hasn't got a fresh set left. So this soft start that he's been forced onto, he's actually ruined him even more than we thought. because of the safety car. Because now the safety car's gone 3 laps now. This soft tyres are going to make it to the end now quite easily. Without too much of an issue. Danny's still looking the best shape. He's got track position.
Yeah.
And he is on he's on mediums, so it's not going to be as bad as on the hards. But he's still going to be considerably slower than these soft runners, regardless.
Yeah.
Theoretically.
I think safety car might be in this lap, if not the next
should
one.
Be. It's been 3 laps now. This is the 3rd lap. It should be in this lap. Should be.
Is it going to be in?
If not, I might be 4 laps here. I'm pretty sure safety car's like 3 laps now.
Yeah, it might be next lap. I think it's next lap then.
Because Cargo's pitted. He did 2 laps now on those tyres. That's 3 laps.
Good position there for Sorin though, in P2 at the moment.
Yeah, but he's got 3 people on fresh softs. So it's going to be very difficult for him to stay away. Like I said, tyre temperatures are going to be a bit of a factor here. Like I say, the soft tyres are going to be not easy to warm up.
Yeah, right, let's just see a moment what the viewers are thinking about this race. 16 of you watching at the moment. Welcome to Tier 2. The Bahrain Grand Prix. Do comment. I am looking at the stream now, guys. Do comment who is going to win the Bahrain Grand Prix live here from Sakia. Welcome everyone in. Those of you watching here in Bahrain. Matt, who did you predict to win at the start of the race?
I said David Game, I think.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't.
I did.
No, you didn't. You said trolley. No, you didn't. You said trolley. Don't lie now. Someone's asking for an invite to the Discord server. Interesting stuff.
I'm sure that's pretty serious.
I mean, if this individual is interested in the league, then do message the Twitter page, STB League, or you can message a member of the league that you know on Discord and they can send you the link. Or you can message me on Discord, STB Maldi, #6855. So there you go. Dora has said sorry that he had to be forced to leave. Unfortunately, he got damage, so he wasn't able to show his true potential in this race. We'll see him back in Saudi Arabia. Matt, though, we are gearing up for the restarts of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and if I was you, Matt, I'd keep your mouth quiet.
I should mention that it can't be side by side anymore, realistically.
Well, anyway, we're gearing up, Matt. Rules. Who cares about that? Because we're gearing up for the start of the Bahrain Grand Prix restart. Here we go. Lap 22, the racer. David Game is going to be in that slipstream with Bullet as they go down to turn 1. It's going to be... Ashari fucked it.
Yeah.
Great stuff. Anyway. Oh, and Sorry's on the inside of Danny. Danny goes deep. Oh, and the Hearts is running outside there, Matt Shush. Bullet ran the outside. And Bullet takes...
David Game got Bullet.
And Salvador's got involved. Gion's up in the P5 now. It's a great restart from the Indian. Yes, he is from India, Matt. And David Game and the Hearties are on the inside, side by side. The Bride's been touched on the exit of the corner. And Sorin gets up to P4. Bullets up to P3. And David Game's P2 now. And then you got some damage there. You got Tiafilo getting involved in that as well. Then massive crash! Massive crash in Bahrain! Trolley is out. Trolley span. Something happened down there.
It wasn't massive. I can't be that bad because there's no damage I don't see.
No, Matt, I just wanted to say Bahrain again. I just wanted to say Bahrain again. Yeah, Driver's getting a bit overexcited, Matt, I think, at the restart.
Game and Bullet had such a good restart. Those tyres just switched on really quickly and Sorin had no answer. Just the tyres just have nowhere near as much grip. Now, Jihan is behind him on better medium tyres, so he's also got another advantage. I even know his medium tyres got a big
just going to just speak about Marnik fascinating the chat. I can't put a message in the chat. I'm not currently logged into the Twitch account on here. So unfortunately, and there's been a spin for fuck's sake. Sorin span, Gion span, And car goes up to P6. Would you look at that?
They were next to each other, so I think that might have been the collision.
Yeah, they went side by side. Gian tried to go up the inside and Soren turned in, and then there you go. So, yeah, it's another hit to the street and massive crash! Oh my God, Salvador and Trolley, what is going on in this division? What just happened? Massive crash! Salvador and Trolley going side by side to turn 1, Matt. And next minute, you see Trolley banged into the wall. What is going on? What is happening here in Bahrain, Matt? That's a mega crash.
I'm getting Corey vibes. Remember
that? That is a mega crash. I don't know if you got that on stream, Matt.
The game is closing. He's got within DRS of Danny here.
Matt, I don't know if you caught.
Sorry,
I don't know if you caught the collision on the stream.
No.
That's definitely going to be a shooter's investigation there.
I was looking more towards the front of the field at that moment in time.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Now within 1 second, Danny's gonna be hoping those softs go off as quickly as they do.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Every single lap these softs do, they're gonna lose their pace more than those mediums. So every single lap these Pacific gains behind Danny, he's losing a chance to overtake Danny. Obviously, they're still be quicker for quite a while, but that pace advantage is gonna go.
Yeah.
No DRS yet, because this is now available. David Games has passed up the race.
David Games settled 31 dead, Matt. Danny, last lap, did set a 31.6. So he's 6 tenths down on the Mercedes at the moment.
Yep, sounds about right. DRS now available, that's going to increase our time even more.
Rooster as well, Matt. He's now getting on the back of Renz. Renz P4 at the moment. He's been in a great race so far. Great race for Renz.
Especially he carried out damage during the first stint as well. Which you didn't know of at the time.
Who, sorry?
Ren's carried out damage that we were aware of last time.
Renz is running damage?
No, he ran damage in the first stint that we were well unaware of.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Sorry, Matt, I'm just absolutely...
I think
yeah, sorry.
Bring out his infamous defending.
Yes, come on, Danny. Bring it to us, guys. If you're watching the stream right now, Danny is known for his defensive skills. We're in for a treat this evening in Bahrain. We're in for an absolute treat.
I'm really tier 1, but that was with the quicker drivers.
I can't wait, Matt. So this is going to be a great end to the race battle. And you got Rooster as well behind Renz, but Renz is running consistently quicker at the moment, and Prago as well. Could Prago potentially be on for a top 5? Gonna find out. Because those hards could well be better later on in the stint, Matt. Who knows?
Yeah, a bit late. I think it's a bit too late for those hards, to be honest.
Well, you never know, but David's going. Oh, God, that was. He needs to be careful though, because he has got bullets sniffing his bum off.
Yeah,
so
he's going to a bit more of a better exit here. He's going to have definitely speed.
Yeah, here we go in the slipstream. Here we go, Matt, in the slipstream. Danny goes to the inside line. We're seeing this staying tier 1. Danny's going to push him wide. Here we go. Side running outside goes David James, and Danny's going to push him off the track, and Danny's going to go side by side. Oh no. Oh, Danny, don't.
It's going to be a collision. Yeah, there it goes.
Yeah, they've crashed a bullet span, Matt, bullet span.
Bullet span himself, yes, that's even worse. The bullet's not even behind them.
And Renz is on the inside of the Mexican. Side by side, Renz spins a little bit, and that's going to give Rooster the opportunity now on the exit of the corner, turn 9. And Rooster's up in a P4. Rooster could well be on for a podium if he can try and take advantage of Ren's hot tyres. And you got Krago behind us, 1 in 6th. But yeah,
it just seemed like with the battle Danny and David Game, it just seemed Danny's obviously on the inside. I was on board with David Game, and David Game went kind of cat around outside. Danny's obviously squeezed him onto the apex of the left-hander in a chicane. And obviously David Game has obviously got squeezed between the track limits, and Danny. He's obviously trying to fit his car in, but David Game, I think he was not enough room there for his car. He should have really backed off and gone off the circuit. And obviously reported that warning that he would pick up for it as long as he came back on track behind Danny, but he should have really backed out of it. If he backed out of it and then just came back up behind Danny, he wouldn't be in this position. So David Game, yes, Danny aggressively defended, but David Game could have done something about it. He probably thinks he shouldn't have to, but sometimes you have to, and that's the situation that we're in. That's giving Danny a yellow brick road.
Salvador and Sorin going side by side. This could end badly.
Both of them got no RS and Sorin's got DRS.
But no, yeah, Salvador's got PA. Salvador's going on inside. Oh, no, he's going to look at it. He's got the Williams up his inside as well. That's Gian getting involved as well on those mediums.
Yeah, 3 different tyre compounds here.
This is crazy. Oh, yeah.
Shortest life. Obviously, the softest on the short.
And Renz, Renz has had a bad exit. Cargo's going to use that ERS to his advantage now. Oh, the inside. Oh, God, that was fucking dangerous. Bloody hell, I don't like Tier 2, Matt. I don't like it. It's so...
Cargo's got DRS himself, but these soft tyres are going to start falling away soon.
Yeah, Cargo's got the move. Johnny's up to P5.
Yeah, more these laps go. And those softs might be overheating a little bit as well, possibly. But for now, they seem alright.
Not Cargo on for a podium. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's got a penalty. Yeah, we need to look at that.
It's just, it's like, oh, Cargo could be on a penalty, and then suddenly...
Yeah, it's got, yeah. It's not going to work out, is it?
But
anyway, we've got Sorin, Salvador, and Jihan getting very...
Rooster, make a move on, pull it here.
And Rooster, with the DRS, gets that move done. It is Mexican.
The next corner, right?
It is Mexican on Mexican, and Rooster is the winner in that battle. Right, here we go.
Still in Top Gun.
Cargo currently P5. You've got Renz and Salvador, and then you've got Sorin and Salvador going side by side into turn 4. Salvador's going to have the inside line, and Gian's going to get involved as well, side by side. Here we go. The Ferrari's going to try and hold it. Oh, he's on the curb, and Gian's going to get him back on the inside as well. This is great racing between the 3 drivers, and Gian can't get the move, but Salvador's on the inside. Pushes Sorry, why? That's an amazing move. That's a very aggressive move, and he's got the move done, and Gian's going to try and get round the outside of the Spaniard now. This is incredible. Woo. Oh, and
the Ferrari's at the back of a club.
Oh, God. This is a bit awkward, isn't it?
Sorin's obviously just got no grip on his hards, and he's trying to push him.
Very, very, bad grip there from the hard compound tyres. Watch out!
Good condition.
Watch out for Cargo though. Watch out for Cargo because he's catching a little bit.
Yeah, obviously they're basted, aren't they? So
he's only got 1 lap though, so he needs to hurry up.
Yeah, Rooster's put up a bit of a gap now to bullet. Yeah, couple of them DRS, but
this has been a very eventful end to the race, and it's going to get even more eventful because now Soren's going to be in that DRS of Salvador as they come down to turn 1.
Soren just has 0 ERS at all, and
here we go, side by side. Oh, Soren's going to push Gian to the curb. Gian's overtaken out. Salvador's round the outside. This could end in tears. They've spanned.
Oh no!
They've spanned. They're out. They've spanned. They've had contact. They've spanned. They've fucked it.
And 1.
Yeah.
Doesn't go through there.
I mean, it worked in Tier 1, but this is Tier 2. But yeah,
it totally did work. It didn't work in T wide, it went 3 wide.
Well, it did work in Tier 1 though.
Not for me now.
Well, just cause your teammate took you out, man.
Shut up.
Renz then looks like he's got a bit of bad tyres, but he's had a decent race, P6 at the moment. But that is very, very controversial end to the Bahrain Grand Prix, man. Very controversial end to the Bahrain Grand Prix.
Bullet's not going to make his move on Rooster without DRS now.
Yeah, you can't really do 3 wide. But then again, you know, Jihan needed the position, Sorin wanted to try and defend, Salvador needed the position. They all were going for the position. And unfortunately, yeah.
If Bullet say DRS, he could make a move in this corner, but because he's used it all, we can't do anything about it. But Danny's come across the line to win this race.
But Danny!
David Gaines got a penalty. David Gaines got a penalty.
Oh my God, is Rooster going to get P?
No, he's pulled the gap. He's pulled the gap.
He's pulled the gap. Look at that.
Just.
Your race winner is DJ Danny at the Bahrain Grand Prix. 2nd is David Game. 3rd is Rooster. 4th is Bullet. 5th in the end is Krago. 6th is Renz on his debut. 7th is Shari. 8th is Salvador. 9th is Teofilo. 10th is Sorin. And 11th is Jihan. That is a very disappointing race for the Indian driver. But do you know what, Matt? It was a pleasant race. It wasn't the best race that I've watched, but it was a pleasant season opener for Tier 2. You can see the new animation. I love this. Look at Danny, look. Well, good. And look at that. He's jumping on the podium, look. He's jumping on the podium.
Make sure you just shouldn't do that yourself tomorrow.
You won't be seeing me jumping, Matt. Don't you worry about that. That is that then, your Tier 2 race. And Alpine are very happy with that result. That is your Bahrain Grand Prix. And that is a much better animation for the champagne. Right, you can see the crowd and everything. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Look at the crowd. Oh, beautiful. That is your Bahrain Grand Prix live from Manama Sakir. And it is 3 different nationalities on the grid. Britain, Spain, and Costa Rica. First is DJ Danny. A great strategy. Quite a controversial collision. I think that will be sent into the stewards, Matt, after the Grand Prix. Second is David Game. Third is Rooster. We're going to try and get these drivers into the party, but I don't know if they speak English, so it might be a bit difficult. But fourth is Bullet, fifth is Quago, sixth is Ren, seventh is Shari, eighth is Salvador, ninth is Teofilo, 10th is Sorin, 11th was Jihan, and then your non-finishers, unfortunately, were Trolley, Dora, Sky Abixter, and Crooken, unfortunately. Hello, David Game. I can hear myself.
I can't.
Are you able to complete a quick interview in English? Okay. Okay. As best as he can, David, you got P2, dos. So, well done. Just briefly, en menos demos, just tell us how you're feeling about your P2, a good start to the season.
Right.
Hello, David again?
He's gone.
Okay.
It's Danny.
Danny can't do the interview, Matt, because he hasn't got a mic.
Oh, yeah, he got no mic, is he? Yeah. I just remember.
Okay. Well, that is your Tier 2 Bahrain Grand Prix. Well done to Danny, well done to David Game, and well done to Rusa. I'm sure there'll be a few students investigations. There'll be a few students investigations after that race. But Matt, thank you for for not racing and spectating with me and bringing a decent start to the Tier 2 season. Hopefully we get a better turnout for next week in Saudi Arabia. Anyway, my commentary duties for this week are done and finished with. Great start to the season, but tomorrow STB Maudi is back on the track and STB Maudi is going to win. STB Maudi is going to win, guys. It's Maudi win day tomorrow. Get your friends on, get your parents on, get everyone that you know watching tomorrow's Tier 3 race, because STB Maudi myself is back in action tomorrow. You can join us for Tier 3 at the Bahrain International Circuit, where Mafia will be bringing you live coverage from Manama. But Matt, thank you. We'll see you tomorrow, everyone. And if you don't want to watch tomorrow, then join us next week for round 2 at the Jeddah Corniche Circuit in Saudi Arabia. We'll see you then.